I did a reel earlier about how often Indians can be against other Indians. And I talk about at the beginning of that reel, if you haven't seen it, what feels civilized versus uncivilized. And I was thinking about this today, and I wanted to point this out because I don't think that we think about this enough, which is who decided what is deemed civilized versus deemed uncivilized. Really, this is like a very colonized conversation in the sense of colonizers will come into different indigenous cultures and traditions and dictate what is seen as appropriate, what is seen as civilized, what is seen as credible. And one of the things, as an example of what I'm talking about, and I think to question this is a really important thing. That's why I'm bringing this up. As Indians, we eat with our hands, right? And there's a lot of deep meaning around why we eat with our hands. And I know it's from an Ayurvedic perspective, why we eat with our hands. And I had to look it up really quickly because I didn't remember exactly why. So I'm going to share with you just eating with our hands, what the meaning behind it is, right? There are 5 elements in Ayurveda, and the 5 elements are space, air, fire, water, and earth. That's your 5 fingers. And so it's said that when you eat with your hands, you're balancing these elements within the body. You're harmonizing with the natural world and stimulating your inner digestive fire called Agni. I did know it had to do with digestion. And so that's with eating your hands. It's mindful to eat with your hands. There's a way that you're connecting to your food in a way that you can't connect to it with cutlery, with forks and spoons, right? Which were introduced to us by colonization. And so I just use that as an example of many people will think that eating with your hands is uncivilized. But is it? Is it actually uncivilized? And who decided that something like that is uncivilized or uncouth or inappropriate? Right? So question these things, especially when something is rooted in ancient tradition. There's much more meaning to it than anything that seems appropriate or civilized.